Let's hide the status, because the draft is indeed over. Is it still the trial challenge? Yes, it is, Sad. It will stay the trial challenge until either people have tried it too much and they still can't beat it and it gets ridiculous, or somebody beats it. Because it lets us get out of the draft earlier. When you forfeit a draft, it's we were playing a competitive draft queue, so when we get knocked out, we're out anyway. And whatever our win record is, that's the prizes we get. So the forfeit button isn't actually forfeiting your prizes, it's just you're leaving, essentially. It's a poorly worded button, that's all. Alright, let's type exclamation point, not Wednesday. Oh my goodness, I've got to make this smaller again. I'm gonna have to come up with a new way of showing these prizes because there's just not enough space. Alright everybody, let's pay out. We scrubbed out round 2. So you get lots of plats. Master N64. Earning the most out of there. And Cell finally losing his ill-gotten gains from voting against us in our mill deck dream yesterday. Or not yesterday, Friday. On Friday. But now it's time for a ticket raffle. The raffle item is going to be a challenge slot. Ticket cost will be 200 Bronto bucks. Max tickets are 10. Alright, the raffle is open. So for those of you who are new to the stream, maybe don't know exactly what's up, this is my regular community giveaway. It is a competition, it is constructed with attitude, it is an opportunity for you guys to put on your thinking caps, to become creative and build a wacky deck that can take the cake, as it were, and all of these fabulous prizes. You see this list up there? All of these are potentially up for win. So how do you win them? It works like this. You put in some tickets. The person who wins this raffle will win a challenge slot. That means that they get to take one deck of their own and try to beat 3 decks that we've put up. It's a gauntlet that is set in stone. It will not change until it is defeated. If you can take that one deck, defeat all of them, you win prizes. What prizes depends on how you beat the keeps. If you beat it with any old deck, and after all, any deck is eligible. If you have, random tier 1 constructed decks, run those. If you have a starter deck that you tweaked and you just started, run that as well. If you win, you get a choose 3 pack. So you beat all 3 keeps, you sit and beat 3 rares you're looking for, and I will send one of them back to you. However, if you want to challenge yourself, if you want to prove your deck building chops, then you can try and beat the keeps and meet the challenge condition. If you manage this, everything in this list is yours. And that includes a number of legendaries, a draft pack, we have, that shouldn't be a Dino Lord, that should be a Savage Lord, but we have a bunch of stuff. A Broski Buck Mercenary, Chaos Key, Sight of the Sun, Bastions of Adamant, as well as a number of rares, some alternate arts as well. It's a haul. So if that's looking good for you, you can try and beat the keeps with the challenge. Our current challenge is Leap of Faith. You have to play a Trial of Faith at least once during the 3 matches of the keeps, and survive long enough to generate an angel. If you can manage that, you'll have cleared the challenge, and then you just need to defeat all the keeps, and then the prizes are yours. There's some good stuff in here. Some rare stuff, and some very generous donations. Let me fix the wording on that. It's not a Dino Lord, that is a Savage Lord. There we go. And that was, of course, courtesy of Schwartz. So how do you enter? You use Bronto Bucks. regular stream currency. Every Wednesday, I will do the 4Keeps for free, but every day that is not Wednesday, and in fact, every time I stream, I will do a call, but it does take in-stream currency. It's to reward people who stick it out, have been helping out the stream in one way or another. But if you're a new viewer, all you need to do is click that follow button for the first time and you get 200 Bronto bucks. That is enough to put in at least one ticket. It's a good prize for the winner, but nobody's able to win on Dino's Field. You never know, Video Gag. You never know. All of the challenges that we've put forward so far, people have won in increasingly clever and interesting ways. I have been greatly impressed. In fact, the first deck, I've said this before, but Sadolution, who is here, he won. The rainbow deck that we are using is a version of a deck that he used to beat our Taste the Rainbow challenge. And Knights of Ni had a spectacular deck that used Bunjitsu's power in a way that I never even expected. There's some good stuff there. But it looks like I got a mail from Dark Knights. You have something to add. Oh, thank you. This is an alternate art, Windborn Acolyte. Greatly appreciated, Dark Knight. I'll go ahead and add that right now. E3 is destroying Twitch. Yeah, it's a lot of traffic. Is a lot of traffic. 1 times alternate art wind born. Let me make sure I'm spelling that correctly. I know I wasn't spelling the other one earlier. Or wait, no, wait, is that the mercenary? I can't tell. Is that Ashara? It might be Ashara. It's a mercenary. Aha! Okay, cool. Does anybody know her name? Yeah, I figured it didn't look quite right to me, so that's the mercenary. Cool. Let me do a quick look up for the inventory stash so I know her name. Ashasha. That sounds a little bit like a sneeze, but I'll take it. 1 times Ashasha? Ashasha? Ashahasa. Ashahasa. Merc. Courtesy of Dark Knight. Well, there we go. Thank you so much. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Mercenary for PvP, yeah. It's not playable yet in game, but we know that the next major release after set 3 is going to be the campaign. And with campaigns, we are going to see PvE content. If you don't already have started collecting these, at some point you're going to want to. So yes, it's not playable yet, but it will be. And I greatly appreciate the donation. Thank you, Dark Knight. Yeah, it might be nice for somebody who doesn't roll chess. Absolutely. We will put it in there, and gladly. So, alright. Now that people know the drill, it's been a little bit of time. We have a bunch of entries. I'm going to put a 3-minute timer on this so I can get up, walk around, and hype myself up for this match. If you guys are still interested in joining, please do type !ticket, the number of tickets you would like to purchase. And we will choose a challenger when we get back. See you guys in just a few. BRB. Alright guys, back again. Here we go. Looks like there's 1 minute left on that timer. You wish you could take back your chest rolls. I don't know, Caius. I mean, on the one hand, I also kind of wish I had gold to buy other things, but we don't yet know what's in the chests, and depending upon the likelihood of dropping things like Stardust, depending upon how cool the stuff in those chests are, we might be very pleasantly surprised by the contents. I'm holding out. It really does depend. I think overall it's a gold sink, as it should be. But remember, every time you roll those chests, you get awesome things. Like, I've gotten numerous packs just from rolling chests. Some rares, some legendaries. So, you know, even if it's just a chance to win extra bonus content, you know, I think that might be worth it. You remember me wasting gold on legendary chests? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Sad knows, when I first started out, I had a segment called How to Waste 30,000 Gold, and I would take a legendary chest. At the end of every stream, I would roll that chest. Now, of course, that is less viable, and part of me looks back on that and is like, if only I hadn't done this, how many more alternate arts would I have? But who knows? If the upgrade is worth it, then spinning them and upgrading them could have been a very wise investment. You won the draft. Congratulations, N64. The raffle is closed. Let's draw a winner. Let's do it. The Knights of Knee is our winner with 9 tickets in. The Knights of Knee, congratulations. You have won a challenge slot. Sweet. Alright, we know you're here. So let's go ahead and clear this. Boom. Alright, Knights of Knee, you know the drill. You've, in fact, played us a couple times and won before, so don't need to go into as full detail, but I will say, for everybody who's new, this is a gentleman's game. I do request that the winner shoots me a challenge in the Proving Grounds and then mutes and minimizes. But yeah, aside from that, good luck, have fun. It's best of 1, so for each keep, it's win or lose the first match. We move on to the next one, or the challenger gets knocked out, so the stakes are pretty high. You want to win a chance for the keeps more often. Oh, I'm sorry, sad. Well, one thing I should mention, we will be doing a whole Keep-A-Palooza this weekend. And during the Keep-A-Palooza, it's an entire day of rolling for keeps, and it's sort of different bonus prizes, which are up for grabs. We have a Angel of Dawn, a Vampire King, a Mastery of Time, among many other prizes. So if you want a chance to enter in and play the keeps, just as a general concept, we will be doing that almost all afternoon on Sunday. Alright, we will play first. We will also say good luck and have fun to the Knights of Knee. Not a bad start. We have our Soul Marble, we have a Midnight Shepherd, we also have a Buccaneer. All of these are pretty good way to start. I think I'm going to get a Sapphire from that, so we'll start here with our Diamond. Turn 2, we'll drop something. We'll see what we draw. Soul Marble will probably be a turn 3 play. Yeah, your deck is in the keeps. Absolutely. This is keep 1.11 Sadbo. And we get a repel. Can't say I'm unhappy by this turn of events. Let's get a Sapphire. And then possibly Wild. I'm choosing this threshold based on stuff that's in the deck. I've happened to know this deck fairly well now. Since you probably played it more, do you like it more and more? Does it get boring already? It's, so, something that I always think is really interesting, and this can be a skill cap thing, this can be just an experience thing, but when you're playing multi-shard decks, one of the most difficult decisions you're ever going to have, I mean, beyond the overall game and choosing what cards to play and whatnot, is what thresholds you need. Every time you play a resource, it becomes a massive strategic decision that's going to change the course of your draft. Did you choose correctly? Are you going to have the resources you need at the time you need them? I actually greatly enjoy that kind of play. A lot, actually. But ruby sources are the fewest in there, something to consider as well. Absolutely. Oracle Song. I'm going to keep this up, just in case Knights of Knee starts chatting. Want to know about it. Shard of Ancients. Not unhappy about that. We're going to go ahead and get a Blood. We are one resource away from having our 5 shard goodness. You like how Hex resources are much more forgiving than Magic. So do I. I think that their resource system, people come in and they look at it and they go, oh, it's just like that other game. It's just like Magic the Gathering, or, you know, insert X game here that uses sort of colored resources. And my response to that is, on the surface, it definitely looks like it. But it's so much deeper in terms of how the resources interact with each other. The charges alone is this added layer of stuff. It's a very deep and interesting system in my eyes. We proceed to the end phase here, and Soul Marble. Let's get some tickety-tock counters on there. Shard of Cunning. Can't quite get the rainbow yet, but we do need our double blood, so it's not a waste. And at this point, we wait. We're going to put another 4. That'll bring us to 7, and then we can get the Midnight Shepherd and the Soul Marble down. Hey, Evil Knievel, welcome! Question though, what is the schedule change? Yes, so to everybody who is joining us now, schedule change will work like this. It's just for this week, but I got a sudden call, and I need to go into work on Friday. That means that our Friday stream is unfortunately going to have to be moved. I am going to do a makeup stream, I think Thursday, but I will keep you guys updated. If you check the stream, it will be in the announcement section. It will also be on Twitter. So I'm thinking Thursday. Had to make a run, missed out on the keeps. Oh, I'm sorry, Flying Meat Chip. That sucks. But we do get to see Knights of Knee. Knights of Knee is a pretty cool deck builder. We've seen interesting things from him every time. I always enjoy watching these decks. Oh, Solitary Exile. Well, we weren't planning on doing anything else with our resources anyway, so let's put them on there. Why not? That draft could have been so much more. Still salty. I should try to unhost. Does that help? There's no channel currently being hosted. The universe is balanced again. Hey, Mooney. I wonder if I should or could play the Midnight Shepherd. I mean, there's nothing to pull out. Feels a little bit like a waste. I'm gonna play the Stargazer. Awesome, video gag. I'm glad you were able to make it work. Welcome back. You had that bug some weeks ago. Some people were able to watch. Some saw me as hosting Shu being offline. Ah, okay. So that might have been what was going on. Interesting. Okay, Shard of Instinct. We're going to draw a card, discard a card. Let's cycle through our deck just a little bit faster. I don't need that. And that's our turn. You've lost your sword. Oh no! I feel like I keep giving you that sword, and it never works. Replicator's Gambit into the Timebug. Oh boy. This deck just got real. Have you seen this? He's playing a Timebug deck. I am pretty excited about this. Let's draw a card. Let's get that Buccaneer down. We need things. When eventually we get that Ruby, we can use the Midnight Shepherd and begin bringing troops back. Right now, not so good. This present didn't murder. It is an artifact. And as an artifact, I'm unable to murder it. I will, however, murder this thing. Mastery of Time. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright. Knights of Ni is getting more turns. This is a Timebug Mastery of Time. I don't even really know what to make of this. What's in the box? Inside the box is my much loved and much missed Soul Marble. It's gonna get a frickin' bug and I'm gonna have no idea what to do. Shard of Fate. Yes. Okay, we're gonna play the Fate. We're gonna get our Ruby. I think I'm going to play Buccaneer. Keep that out. And we swing. Yeah, I play Argus, mostly because of the synergy with One Eye Open. It also provides something that the deck didn't currently have. These are 10 resources. This is getting nerve-wracking. Extinction. Yep, I expected that at some point. If he Gambit bugs me, I think that might be one of the most amusing things. We're gonna be Gambit bugged. What else is in here? He has an extinction as well. 2 extinctions. Ooh, we could grab the Lightning Armada. That might be fun. Ooh, and a Hope-Heart Unicorn, but we can't play it. Curses. Okay, we will play the Buccaneer. And I'm going to play the Midnight Shepherd, whatever. If he has another extinction, he has another extinction. We know he has 2 of them in the graveyard. Yeah, so. Oh, I know he did. I know he did, Mooney. But I want to stall him out as long as possible. I want to say, okay, if you have to use your removal, you have to use it now. Probably plays Murder as well. Well, he might. Oh, no. Oh. Brilliant. We have no resources for Repel, do we? Yes. Gets what? 1, 2, 3 turns? 4 turns in a row? Oh my goodness. Yes! Oh, yes. Guys, we might see somebody get off the combo. Knights of Knee, you are a mad genius. We're down to 6. He gets his infinite turns. The Trial of Faith is gonna proc. Oh, this is gonna have to be a highlight with all the stars in it, because really, How can this not be rewarded? I cannot believe what is in front of my eyes. Somebody's using Timebug and Trial of Faith to destroy our face for infinite turns. The Angels. The Angels have been dropped. The Timebugs were too much to handle. It does require it to compete, that is true. But he made his Angels. He has all the turns he needs to finish us off. Well played, Knights of Knee. Oh my goodness. Alright, everybody. We're going on to keep number 2. That is a boom 1. Keep number 1 has fallen. And we're going on to keep number 2. Killbox. These challenges bring up some nice decks, you guess. You like. So do I. There's so much creativity that Hex can bring, that we as a community can bring to Hex. I mean, there's the depth that supports that creativity in Hex, and I just want an opportunity to let that shine. We now have a Timebug deck that uses Trial of Faith that has managed to defeat not one, but, I mean, well, 1 keep so far, but I mean, if he manages to win, it will be a Timebug Trial of Faith deck that won against 3 distinct decks. It was amazing! Yeah! Like, I can barely express, I can barely contain my excitement at having been witness to that. It was amazing. Alucard, Neo, thank you so much for the host. Everybody, you are joining us for the second round of the 4-keep competition. This is keep number 2. Knights of Knee has just defeated the first keep. He's beaten the challenge. He managed to get the Trial of Faith going. And he did so by playing Timebug. Timebug. I'm gonna toss down Wakazashi Ambusher. I mean, you know, he could potentially have Extinction, which would suck. But no, we have at least 2 turns for the beatdown. I need another resource. Come on, resource. That's not a resource, but I think I'm still okay with that. We toss down Lord Alexander. Hopefully he doesn't murder us. I want blood. Killipede coming down. That might be enough for us. Do you both have to play with all the shards? No. No, we don't, Video Gag. No! Buccaneer! You ruin our dreams! You are a jerk! You smell bad. Stupid pirate. Okay, we need a resource. And we get a resource! Aha! So we play him again. We don't care. All the things we want to make faster are 4 cost. Whatever. If he bounces it again, then I'll be sad. But, you know, until then. I see you, Timebug. I see you in your time-buggy ways. Replicator's Gambit. Every time. It makes me smile to see this. And he draws. There's a scary hand we've got there. Yeah, I mean, if we're lucky. We're going to come up with the Wakizashi. We're going to get the Killipede out. And we're going to smack him for all the damage. At least this turn. Go, Killispeed! Courtesy of 32 Beat. I think that was you who said that. Yeah, the Killispeed. Oh, you gotta make me smile. Alright. He is toxified, and he is down 6 health. With Crushing Blow in hand, I know, right? Oh, but he gets the blood. Is this an extinction? It might just be... Nope, Mastery of Time. Oh. Oh my goodness. I don't know. He's playing Mastery. All he needs is an extinction. There's a Solitary Exile. We're losing the Killipede. Oh my goodness, look at that. Both my Killipede and my guy's gone. He's toxified, he's at 14, but the game does go on. How about a Royal Falconer? That seems fun. We swing. Hiya! Alright, he's at 12. You're having fun here, but you have to say goodnight. Alright, Shu. Sleep well. At the least, you got to be here for the Timebug dream win. Right? I mean, come on now. Okay, he has a blocker. It's not going to be enough, though. He has 0 resources, which means we can attack in with all of our things. In fact, let's just go ahead and kill the Timebug, whatever. And we will swing in. And Crushing Blow, and I believe that is victory. That'll be 4, 12, 14. GG. GG, sir. Oh. Oh my goodness, guys. When the Knights of Ni comes back, I want you to give him just the biggest round of applause. Knights of Ni, that was spectacular. You are officially the first person to ever get that combo out. Chat exploded. People were cheering. You are the first person in a month to get the full combo to go off. I don't know what else to say except congratulations. It's a little bit of a slow setup, but yeah. Very cool. All the internet points are yours. Let's go ahead and pull up the list, shall we? 4Keeps list. And the spinner. We need our spinner. There we go. Yes, it was a Timebug Gambit combo with Trial of Faith. It was very well done. Let's put up the contest spinner. Well, okay, he did lose to keep number 2, but he has gotten closer than anybody else. That's a pretty big gold star right there. I have to say, and you know what? You know what, Knights of Knee? I was so impressed by that combo. I don't care that you didn't win. I'm giving you a choose 3 pack. Because I want to encourage that. This is what I started this competition for. This is what makes Hex so much fun for me. So Knights of Knee, you have won a choose 3 pack. It's yours. If there is something you are looking for, please let me know. Copy and paste. Choose 3. You'll send your list in-game when you figure out what I need. Awesome. Then I will be looking for that. Congratulations once again. That was... Yeah, I'm pleased by this. Let's roll. Let's roll. Lady Shimmer is being added to the list. This was graciously donated by Vogar. We now have 4 legendaries in the keeps, as well as all the other goodies. It's getting big, guys. All right. Locked and loaded. So we'll hide the list, we'll hide the contest spinner. I have a mail. What is this? That's the tournament prize. All right. That is a cool way to do a contest. You're not normally up at this time to watch. Well, I do stream regularly Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. On Wednesdays, my time is a little bit different. It starts at 7 CT. So if you happen to have some time on Wednesdays, I am around at a slightly different time. So my schedule's a little bit wonky. It's spaced out in sort of different times in the day. But I'm glad you're able to watch now. And hopefully you've been enjoying what you've been seeing. What time is it? It is... we have enough time for one more draft. So let's go ahead and do keep off. And our draft hats on. What's the tournament scene look like? Competitive draft queue. It's sitting at 0 out of 8, but I'm